Hello, this is actually the deck profile for my Legacy TCG deck. My name is Paul Dose. I am actually the lead developer, but at the moment I'm only running cards that are available to the public, none of the test play cards. All of these cards were actually purchased and found in packs. The first card that I'm going to be going over is my supporter. This is Exiled Swordmaster. He is level 14, which means that I will be getting 7 draws a turn with him as my supporter. He is 5 points to run in a deck. As a creature, he's awesome, but as a supporter, he's even better. It says, all creatures you control that gain 3 attack if they are equipped with a card with sword in its name. This deck pretty much milks that strategy for everything that it's worth and can be very devastating for it. Next, we're going to go over the play deck. This deck consists of all the cards that I use to fight the opponent. I run 2 Ancient Warriors. Ancient Warrior can drop on the field and eliminate any threat pretty much when he's dropped, as long as I have enough mana. He late game is extremely effective because I do usually have out all of my mana, and that means that I usually have 32 access after I drop him, so I can kill any creature on the field with 32 or less lifespan. I run 2 of them because they have ninjutsu, which means after they attack they change to guarding. When equipped with the right swords, they're virtually indestructible, because with iron combo that means that they also have +2 defense while they're guarding. Next up is Brave Torchmaster. Run 2 of him because he's quick on the draw. You draw him and you basically drop him on the field. Level 0 means he doesn't cost you anything to drop. He also top decks any counter card in your deck and puts it on top of your deck, so you'll have any. So it lets me pull out my transmutes. It also lets me pull out my shatter and my break, as well as my crazy mirrors if I'm in a tight spot. Will Protect colorless means that if I do have out any other colorless creatures, they can't be hit, and they're good little interceptors to deal no damage to me when they die instead. I also, the lifeblood of the deck, pretty much, in my opinion, is Galish the Swordsman. I actually run 5 of him. He is 3 points to run in, so 15% of my deck is taken out just by him. But when he's destroyed, I can search for any equipment tome that's level 10 or lower, and that means that I can access my Black-Eyed Swords or any of the other cards that I run. He is level 7, but for 11 all around, that's really good. And he doesn't have Protect, so I can equip him just as much as any other card. Next is Phrygian. I run him because he is the best of the hybrid set of creatures that exists right now. 2 different creatures get hit by him. He has Freeze, and when I have Tundra out, he has Sheer Cold. So those 2 abilities associated with him makes him awesome. On top of that, he can attack 2 separate creatures, so he can basically eradicate 2 of my threats that I have to deal with that battle step. Sure, he can be countered, but he also doesn't have Protect, so I can equip him. Telex is the only other hybrid creature that I run at the moment. With his power, he can attack while guarding, which means his full defense is always applied, so that's always awesome. Plus, if he kills something, I can pull Phrygian. Alright, I run 2 Black-Eyed Swords. I did manage to get 2 of them. Both are non-inverted, so I'd like to be able to trade up for one of those, but they make any creature +10, +10, +10 to every stat, so they're all awesome. Any creature becomes awesome. Equipable and searchable by Galish, so it's basically all around a good card. I will take damage if the creature dies, though, but they rarely ever do. I run 3 Thunder Swords. Thunder Swords are able to eliminate your ability to attack to destroy a backfield card. At the moment, I'm pretty sure that the ruling states that if you have all 3 equipped to the same creature, if it doesn't attack, you can destroy 3 backfield cards. Not sure if the effects stack, but if they're equipped with my supporter, that also means that I get a +5 bonus to their attack and +2 lifespan. Run 3 Gale Swords. Gale Sword gives the same power bonus as Thunder Sword, except it increases speed, not lifespan, and I can sacrifice it essentially and return a backfield card on their backfield to their deck, which is really awesome because not a lot of my cards have Gust, and this basically gives me Gust on any creature as long as I get rid of their power bonus. Mind you, all these are searchable by Galish. Run 2 second draws because I don't need Gathering Energy. Second draw does the same thing. It doesn't cost me any health, and I get 2 cards. I don't get any mana, but 4 mana for only 2 points out of my deck instead of 3. And on top of that, they are good cards because you can only activate 1 a turn, but you can get 2 extra cards, which is always good in the game. Draw engines are nice. Shining Rainfall. Top deck 2 mana cards. Very rarely used it. Actually, probably going to take it out, but it top decks 2 mana cards for 5 mana. So if I top deck 2 of my super manas, I'm in good shape. Serratio Skate, I can right now use this to eliminate any threat that's actually trying to block my opponent's health before I go after it for the game. I can use it as long as they don't have Protect, get rid of their creature till the end of the battle step, and then strike them down and pretty much win the game. Shatter, standard tech card, negate a counter card. It stops Transmute, which can take my Black-Eyed Sword from me. It also stops any other major, like, big card like Last Breath. Big Blast, I've actually stopped with it, as well as a few other cards like Counter Blow that can be frustrating. I can even stop their breaks to stop my Black-Eyed Sword from being played, so this is all around good card. Top deck a card to activate it, but hey, 4 mana and top deck a card to negate a counter. It can change the whole face of the game. 1 break, negate any tome, stop their Dissolve, stop their Black-Eyed Sword, stop their any other card that's trying to stop me. Really good. 2 Crazy Mirrors. I run 2 because pretty much the biggest threat that I've had to deal with right now is a Stormcat pumped by a hybrid effect. So when Stormcat smacks himself instead of my card, I always laugh, because nothing right now has protection from counter cards, so I'll always stop them with these. These are my mirror force, essentially. Hahaha, funny Yu-Gi-Oh reference. Next up is Transmute. I have transmuted the effect of Dissolve and transmuted the effect of Black-Eyed Sword. Both are very nasty. This may be 4 points to run, but it's only 3 mana to activate, and I can stop any tome that's going to threaten my creatures. Next is 1 Vulcan Dragon, only in there for power, and I mainly use him as a wall. I barely use him as an attacker because he does have Protect and I can't equip him with anything, but with his power at 20, he also can be strike down for game. If he dies, I can pull Trides. 1 Burst Dragon, good early game, but with my 2 Brave Torchmasters, he's actually up for removal soon. 2 Erupting Sword, or 2 Inferno Swords, because these pump the creature by 5 when they're with my supporter. Also, they increase, they give the creature a bigger bonus if you equip them with Inferno Sword at the same time, or Erupting Sword at the same time, which essentially will add a full total bonus of +3/+3 for both, which is 6, and then +6 for the effect, so the creature actually gains +12 attack when they're both equipped to the same card, and they gain hit range, which is nice. I run 1 Ice Blade Knight because I have used him and he can stop an opponent from having to hurt me and I don't have to worry about it anymore. So Ice Blade Knight's always good. Stops, drops, makes sure that they can't move anymore or change position, always a good card. They can still counter though, which sucks. 1 Tries Dragon, once again, same reason as Vulcan, made to be a wall. Alright, so that's the deck. Mana-wise, I run exactly 21 cards, so I will always draw it out in 3 turns. I also run 5 Wildfires, or actually, yeah, 5 Wildfires because I like standard mana. I run 3 Volcanoes. I run 5 Mountaintops because I like symmetry. I run Fire and Ice. I run 3 Tundras, as well as 2 Great Trees for the mana accelerant, 1 Spirited Temple because I don't have any more, and 2 Ashran Gates. These cards combine to form up 40 mana exactly, which is always nice to have. So that's 20 mana every turn after my 3rd turn. So that's the deck, essentially. It is exactly 100 points. There's no trouble with it. I have not had any issues with it so far. I have had a couple tight matches, though, against Billy and some other major players from the other day. So I hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile, and I'll see you later.